Howdy everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today's video is all about anything and everything beavers. We were supposed to go over beavers in the last episode, but if you've seen it already, then you'll understand why we didn't do it last video. Just too much footage of moose. But today's video is all about beavers. And again, if you've seen my previous video, you'll know that to get the job done today, we've got the Quest Reaper 76239 to take down our beavers from both long and short ranges. Let's get started. Now, in terms of hunting beaver, unfortunately, there is some overlap with moose. So if we're going to find beavers, we're going to find moose. If I see a nice moose, I am going to take it. However, that being said, the best way to hunt beaver from what I've seen is by waiting for the feeding time to roll around, which is the exact same time as moose drink time, 1,200 hours to 1,600 hours. And they kind of just float out in the water there, right in the middle of broad daylight, around these dam areas, and they can only be found, beavers that is, around this cluster here, this cluster here, this cluster here, and then there's one more cluster up here. Those are the only areas that you can find beavers naturally occurring. They will appear nowhere else on the map. Around those little cluster parts of the river is where you'll also find, like, gathering zones. That's brand new to the game, exclusive only to beavers. They gather by coming up out of the water, and then they'll mostly be around trees and stuff. Sometimes you'll see them chewing and or possibly downing trees, which is really cool if you're able to see it for yourself. But from what I've seen, mostly it's just long distance. You get up on a hill or get up on an incline somewhere, and you peer down into the river where the beavers are, and you take them out that way. That is the best way to hunt and or find your beavers. And obviously, because I'm obtuse, as you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wander around here until I'm able to find some feeding zones for beaver. Oh, one more thing. You'll also see some zone overlap with wood duck and or northern pintail, dependent on where you are, or rather, what time it is on your map where you are. Now, truth be told, I don't know a whole lot about this part of the map where I'm at here. I know there's a gathering zone down here, and there's a feeding zone here. So, I know I have beavers around here. I just need to do a better job at trying to find them. So, bear with me. We're going to see if we can't find ourselves a nice, big, and or rare North American beaver. Well, this isn't super nice. I'm getting attacked. And I need to know whether or not maybe the 22 will help. I don't seem to have scared anything off. My marker right here is the first zone I want to check for beaver. I wanted to come back to this specifically because I know I saw at least 2 different level 4s, one male, one female at this zone, and I want to see if they're still here. And getting attacked by that moose was not very fun or exciting, and I really didn't want to scare off the beavers that could be here. Oh, they're right there in front of me. Oh, a level 4, a level 2, a level 3... They're nervous. If I just sit real still, I might be able to take that level 4 there. There's a level 3. Where'd level 4 go? She's right there. Oh my, we're taking... Oh, shoot! We're taking lots of beavers today. That's a big level 4, 223. Wait, no, we saw that one... Never mind, we saw that one moments ago. I'm pretty sure this zone's shot now. But it's okay. We'll find more. I've already got my diamond. I'm really thankful I have the Quest Reaper today because, man, it just takes them right down. A female level 3, scoring 24.38. Not bad, just barely under gold. Oh, there's another one. I think it's already underwater. Unless it's stuck. It's stuck. Oh, that's the level 4. I will take it. The zone's already shot anyway. Here's the... Is that another live beaver? Wow, buddy, you're lucky I have to reload, because if I didn't, you'd already be dead meat. Well, we got lots of beavers now. Oh my god. A light brown, a level 3 male, scoring 23.86. Here's the next one. 27.14, this was the level 4 female. Not bad. 30.4 is diamond. Here's the next one. 27.3, the level 4 male. Alright, alright. And as for this guy, 24.69, reddish-brown fur type, level 3 male. Not awful. Could be better. But now I know for certain this zone is absolutely shot. So, how about we try to move around here and see if we can't find another beaver zone? Now, I've teleported to another part of the map here, and I've got a humongous group of beavers here. There's 4 level 4 females here with a maximum estimate of 29. 30 being the base minimum for diamond. They're definitely not going to make it. But it is nice to see such a huge, giant group. Unfortunately, there's no sign, or really any sight, smell, sound of a rare in this grouping either. But we will take what we can get. If I can get that other level 4 female to appear, I think I would like to have her. Oh, she's just right there. Now, she's from a pretty sizable distance off. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I'd like to have the 2 level 4 females that are in this group. Alright, let's give this our best shot. Shot right over her. Yep, shot right over her there too. This one's still alert. Shot over her. Wow. I'm really bad at this. Well, it doesn't take them very long to come back to their zone, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait right here until they come back. Maybe it would be better if I aimed for a little bit higher, like above their shoulder blade, and zeroed for 164. So we're going to try that next. We're just going to wait for them to come back. Alright, so the beavers are back. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just zero for 164 yards and aim a little high. This is going to be a little tough, and I'm scared. I'm worried. But we're going to do our best here. Okay, we definitely got her there. I think we might have spine shot her. We've got a couple of alert beavers. They're not all entirely gone. Well, this girl, actually, she's got a max distance from us, like, stopping at 320. So I think I feel a little more comfortable. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Oh, well, maybe it shouldn't have. Well, I don't know if she'll show back up, but if she does, we'll try to get another shot in her. I feel like we're going to be here. Oh, whoa! God almighty, you scared me. Like I was saying before I was very rudely interrupted, I think we're going to be here all evening. But I'm determined to take home quite a few beavers today. Okay, so there are 2 level 3 beaver out here. 2 level 3 females. And I can't remember which one I shot. None of them seem to have any kind of implication of depleted health. So I'm going to take another shot at it. This one here is much closer to us. Well, she'll go down eventually. I think that might have been the one that we shot before. Maybe we didn't get a vital organ on her, but she's definitely going down now. I want to stay long enough to take one more beaver from this zone. Well, that level 3 is out there. I mean, I don't think it would hurt us any, right? Well, we'll know it's him if he comes back up hurt. One beaver, the other beavers should be right there. Is that one? Yep, that's 2. So we can afford to take one more beaver home. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be that level 3 if he comes back up for air. Oh, wait. There's that other level 4. Oh, yeah, that looked good. That looked very nice. That looked very, very nice. So with that being said, we have our 3 beavers. I'm going to run down here and pick them up. Wait a second. 1 beaver, 2 beaver, 3 beaver. The 4th one's right here. There's a 5th one, even. So all of the beavers that we've shot have died. I don't have a zone anymore. Well, that's okay. We'll find more soon. Oh, no. We shot under from 220 yards. Well, this one would have been a gold, just barely over by 0.01. So, can't be too mad about that. 27.09. This is our first female level 4 here. Not bad. On to the next one. 25.08. We shot her in the butt, or pretty much close to the butt there, from 270 yards away. Meh. She would have... No, not even. She would have been a silver, but just barely. And for our last 2 beavers, 23.85. Man, not even close. But that's okay. Oh, we got this one. 28.11. I think that's the biggest beaver that we've taken so far. I will take it. This right here will be the last grouping of beavers that we will have our eyes on before I have to, absolutely have to, reset the time. So let's try to make this as enjoyable as I possibly can. There's a level 3 female right there and a level 3 male right there. I think they're the biggest ones in this group. Well, there's 2 level 3s. Max 28, max 26. Let me see what I can get done here. Nope, she went underwater. It's fine. Do you think they'll come back in time? It's right before 1600 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Well, our level 3 female number 2 is out there with the rest of her beaver group, but it's after their time. I mean, I'm not going to say no. Okay, we got our 3. Let's actually try not to blow up this zone. This zone is pretty wide open out in the middle of this area. It's a really nice zone. I don't have to be real high up on a hillside or a mountain to see them. I'll take it. Now, as for our first beaver, she already floated in. I just wanted to make sure I could get another clean shot in on another couple beavers first. Let's see what she scores. 25.13. She had a max score of 28. I don't know what I expected. That's okay. Our next 2 beavers are floating in, and I'm excited to see what they score. 22.3 for a level 2, I believe it. And 24.72 for a level 3. At this point, at this stage in our journey to find beavers, I would also believe it. It's after 1600 hours now, as you can see. We still have a lot of this area to look for beavers at. I'd like to come back at this point, but there's a lot of pressure here, a lot of pressure here. Maybe it would be best to reset our time and come over here. I don't think I actually have any zones for beavers here, so why don't we just reset the time and come here? Well, we were looking for beaver, but it appears now we have other plans. This is a guaranteed diamond moose. We have to act now. We don't have a great angle, but... Oh, we had a brilliant angle. We had a brilliant angle. Oh, man, that was fast. I kind of just walked down the hill trying to get a good eye on the river here, but man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. That scared me. His minimum estimate was 280. Diamond for moose is 274.99. So I know 100% for a fact that was a guaranteed diamond moose, and my god, he's going to be a stunner. Gotta get some pictures now for the Insta Lodge, which you can find in the description below. Any additional harvest screenshots or photography that I take while I play the game gets posted there first, including the full harvest screen for this moose right here. I mean, at this glance, he looks perfectly symmetrical, so I really hope that his score is immaculate. I hope that he's gonna be as big as I think he's gonna be. Let's check him out. 290? Oh my god, I think this is quite literally the biggest moose I have ever seen in my life with my own 2 eyes outside of someone else's screenshot. This is the biggest moose I think that I'm going to kill ever before I kill a great one. Point blank period. I mean, this is just crazy. This is just simply insane. I did not expect to just walk up on this today, especially not while I'm doing what I'm doing. 290.65. That's a monster. Now, we've got a handful of beaver out here, but there's not really much to pick from. The biggest one over here is a max weight one, 61 pounds, and he has a max score estimate of 28. They're also kind of behind a hump here, behind the shore, and I can't get to them without spooking them. So I think what we're just going to have to do is hold our breath and try our best. Let me see what I got going on here. Oh, that ain't no good. Oh, they're just over here. I'm not seeing them yet, but I know they're here. That wouldn't have been nearly as loud if it weren't the case. But thus we persist, I suppose. I don't think we hit any of those beaver. I guess that's not a bad thing. That gives me time to reposition, and hopefully I'll get a better angle. Well, I had to move very, very, very far away from their zone to get them to come back. I tried to stay over there where, like, the weeds were, and that just didn't work. However, I'm very curious to see, because I found tracks for this guy. He's a max weight estimate, max of 28. That was the level 3 we were originally wanted. That's our max weight female. Okay, that's what I was getting ready to say. In fact, there's 2 max weight males here, and they're both level 3s. So I'm starting to think that maybe max weight females are just that much more valuable, even though their score estimates on the male side are technically a lot better. I'm going to try to do what I can here. Okay, I hit one of them. Max of 28. That worked. We hit vital on him there. I wasn't able to hit the female, but when they come back, we're going to wait. We're going to try our best to take out as many beavers as we can without imploding this zone, and then we'll see what we can do. Because I really want that other max weight male, and I want that max weight female for absolute certain. And I will wait as long as it takes to take them home. Okay, they're apprehensive, but they've returned. Where's that other max weight male at? There's the level 3 of the max 52. Max weight estimates are a max of 61 pounds. Is this guy having some trouble getting to us? Okay, there they are. There's the max weight female. She's under, and the max weight male is right there by her side. Their boyfriend, girlfriend. Soon they'll be dead and dead. Oh shit, I shot right over him. Well, that was a blunder. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. And I will be sure, I promise, I will be as sure as I possibly can to at least hit one of them. I think it would just be easier to take these two out, seeing as they're right next to each other. I think that's just the easiest course of action. I swear to God. Okay, I hit one of them. Well, I think I hit both of them, but I hit one vitally for sure. I think she will still go down even if I didn't hit her vitally, but she should turn up dead momentarily. But this also means we have to go all the way back there to go get our other beavers because they're not going to be able to make it across this threshold for whatever reason. Yep, there's our female. Okay. We're not going to spend any more time here imploding zones. We're going to cross back over there and hope to God that we can get to our beavers. So now that we're here, hypothetically speaking, I can just walk right over this to get over here. Right? That would have been nice to know beforehand. Anyway. Ooh, we got this one. Just barely. Just barely under the spine. Even then it counted enough to hurt the spine. But 26.02, I will take it. Here's the next beaver. Now, we did not hit him very good. We hit him right in the ass. But it was enough to take him down. And I hope to God we do a much better job on the next one. This guy would have been a gold at 25.62, which is just 0.02 above the diamond, or rather gold, Jesus, prerequisite. Now, this girl would have been a silver, thank God, I was worried, at 24.43. I'm confident that the other level 3 female that had a max weight estimate would be over gold, even just by a smidge. Now, we're running out of time in beaver drink time, or rather feeding time, and they are out here where I'm at, but I've got a bit of an issue here, and there's just too much foliage for me to see all of these beavers through. But you know what? At least I can see this one level 2 beaver with a max estimate of 19. A guaranteed silver, even. There's a level 3 male out here. Oh, there's a couple beavers out here. There's a level 2 max of 23. Where was that other beaver at? I just can't spot them from where I'm at. Okay, level 3 the max 26. Level 3 the max 25. I don't know why they keep going underwater. I'm out of view. Okay, let me start over. Max of 19, max of 25, max of 26, max of 27. Okay, that's one for sure that I know that I want. I just need him to maybe stop. Or turn his head, one. Oh, he'll go down. Now the rest of the beavers are fleeing. We're going to run down here and go ahead and pick him up. And we're going to try to back up and remaneuver. That way there's not a whole lot of foliage in the way. That and the wind here is awful. I'd like to reposition so that I can effectively take down these beaver without any worry of scaring them off. Here's the first beaver right here at our feet. Oh, we didn't hit him very good. And then we hit him in the toe. I don't know how we made that work. He scored 25.09. He definitely would have been of gold, but he was very, very close. So now at this stage, we're already down here on the edge of the water here, where they're drinking or eating or whatever they're doing, knitting even. Let me think here. I'm probably at one of the worst possible places to be for them, because I had to back up a pretty considerable distance for me to even find these guys. So I'm not really sure on what to do here. This probably requires a tripod. That would be so much easier. But I think what I'm going to do is just keep moseying on down this way, and hopefully it's good enough for them to, like, come back, even though it'll be after 1600 when I see them. Okay, it's not looking super good right now, but we have one last chance to take home at least 2 more beavers from this zone before we have to go all the way back and reset the time. There's another level 3 right there. Somebody just went under right there. I saw it. Okay, there's 2 level 3s here. I think that's what we want to do. I know technically we should be taking out females, but they have the biggest estimates, and I'm pretty sure males can make diamond just very, very rarely. One of them's already dead. I don't know about the other one. We shot him, so he's gonna die for sure. But I don't know how quickly he'll die. Oh, there he goes. So we should have 2 more dead beavers to pick up after the one that we've already shot. That makes 3. We can't take any more from this zone. There is a zone over here behind me. But at this point, I've probably scared all of them off. Well, that just means we'll have to come back behind us here, check out this zone, after we reset the time. And hopefully we'll have much better luck. I can't remember how I got here. Oh, it doesn't matter. They'll float right to us. Now, one of these beavers is going to be a massive disappointment. It definitely wasn't this one. 23.52. Not even close to gold, but I'll take it. Here it is. We shot right over this one. This one was a level 2. I wanted to take the level 3, but I think I got confused and mixed up there on the very last second. 22.69, however, is a pretty measly silver, so really no shame. I know what we're going to do now, though. We're going to come back to this zone here after we reset the time. We're going to see who's home here. We're going to see if there's another zone further up this dam area. And if not, we're just going to, well, that pressure's still there. All of that pressure. I think what we should do is try to cleanse the palette by going hunting up here for some snow geese and try again. We're on our way to this dam area in the bottom right corner once more to look for beavers, but I walked up on this big group of bison, and I think I stumbled across a rare bison. I don't know quite yet. I honestly thought it looked albino from the angle I had, but it may be leucistic. It's a pretty light colored bison, and they usually stand out against the snow like a sore thumb. I think that's it right there. Am I crazy? I don't know. I might be crazy. That might not have been a very good shot, but I'm gonna run over here and look. But I'm pretty sure that's rare. She left some disturbed vegetation, so I'm gonna check that and see just in case. Oh my god, I was right! Oh my god, that's a leucistic bison! See, I almost thought she was albino, but she was a little too dark to be albino. I think they're a lot whiter than this now. Or at least the wood bison are. So this is pretty insane. Of course, I'm going to get a picture of this for the Instagram lodge. I've already plugged it once, so you know the spiel. But, wow. This is an insanely cool find. And I was really scared, actually, that I was aiming a lot more far forward than what I was. I wasn't trying to hit the heart shot. I just wanted at least a lung. Wow. I don't even really know what to say. This is awesome. So we found a diamond moose, and we found a leucistic bison, even if she's just a female. This is my first real trophy bison as well. I've not been able to find any high-scoring bison or, like, anything close to a diamond. I've not even been trolled yet. So the fact that this is my first trophy bison, real trophy bison, I mean, my god, this is so cool. So I'm sneaking up on the river now. I've found another zone down here for beavers. If you remember, we blew our zone that was here at this part of the map last time we were here. But we found yet another small group of beavers. This one has a max weight estimate, but tops out at 26. He's a male. I would like to find another high-scoring female, or maybe, perchance, a rare. That's a level 3 with a max weight estimate. She tops out at 27. She'll probably be, I don't know, 25, between 25 and 26 at best. Ooh, there's a level 4 male. Things are turning up pretty decently out here. I was a little worried that our respawns wouldn't be as fruitful, but I think we've got lots of nice-sized beavers out here. We've also got some moose walking across that I've spooked. This one's a level 3 with a max of 201. After killing that diamond earlier, I'm good on moose here for a pretty long time. I found what I wanted. Where they're all so scared and so spooked, I don't know if I want to wait for that level 4 to come back. They're already alert. So I think I'm just going to take some females here and pray that this is the right decision. Well, I know we got 2 of them for sure. I don't know if we got the 3rd one. Well, I mean, we fired at a 3rd one, but it's not come up yet, so we may have missed it. Now, how we're going to get over there is going to be a bit of a mystery, a bit of a pickle. But I'll try to make this work. Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be this time, so I guess there's that. Here's our first beaver, a female level 3, scoring 24.34. 25.6, again, is gold. we nailed her. We almost hit the heart on that with the Quist Reaper. So, not awful. As for this one, 21.93, that is still a silver at level 2. That's unsurprising. Just another female, but they'll make good respawns for this grouping as well, considering the biggest one here was a level 4 male, and I'm struggling to fully understand if males will make diamond anyway, so we want high-scoring females as it is. Now, to get these guys to come back, I did have to go a pretty far out distance just for them to feel comfortable again. So I think I'm going to give them just a little break here. I'm going to move back as far as I possibly can, and we'll go from there. Oh! There was beaver over there. Oh, I had no idea. Okay, cool. So we have 2 zones here now. We have to make our way over there now, which is going to be a bit of a pain, considering if we just rush over there along this side here, we're going to scare them off. So I might want to actually, instead of going this way, loop around here and go from the back, maybe? I don't know. We have a level 3 here, a female, pretty far out in the open. If I can get her to come back up to the surface and she's still out here and broadside, I'd like to give it a shot. I don't know where I hit her, but I know I hit her. She's going down. I think we're going to wait for her to float up, and then we're going to run back around there. We're at a pretty far off distance as it is. They should have no problems coming back up to the surface if I've spooked anyone else. I decided to preemptively just come back across here because I noticed there's like a little shallow walkway, and our first beaver here is going to end up getting stuck on it anyways. But in doing so, I found a couple different beaver out here with some pretty nice weight estimates. There's a level 3 out here with a max of 25 with a max weight estimate. There's another one out here with a max of 29. We've got a couple different nervous beavers, but other than these 2 females that I've seen, there's not really any real trophies out here. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm very wrong. So sorry, 61 pounds is not max weight estimate for North American beaver. 61 to 70 is max weight for beaver. That's what you want to look for. 70-pound beavers. It sucks that he's a level 4 male because I'm sure if he had been a female, I mean, we probably would have had a real chance at a diamond. Well, I mean, the choice is obvious anyways. We're still going to take him. Oh, of course he had to turn at the last second. And I can't just alert him, I don't think. I think it'll spook the nervous beavers off. Oh, he's turning. If I can just get him to stop. I missed him. But it's fine. We're at a decent enough distance. We can just wait for all of them to come back. It won't be a big deal. The females are already back up here. There's one male here, a level 2. There's a level 1. There's a level 3. There's the level 4. So now that I know they're back, I'm going to try to sneak in and get as close to them as I possibly can within my 0 distance, of course. And we're going to try to make a better shot. There's our level 4. He's kind of close to the shoreline there on the river, but there we go. So maybe if I just aim a little bit high. Oh no, we had a perfect shot there. If I'd aimed just barely, like right above the spine there, barely above the spine, I'd have probably hit vital. Ooh. Well, he's coming in closer now. 220. I still need to aim just a little bit high. Just turn your head, buddy. Come on. Not what I meant. Alright, take 3. Oh, we got him. And there's the biggest female. So what we're going to do here... Oh, we hit her good, too. Word. Alright, so we've got 3 beavers at this zone to pick up. We should still have an intact zone here. And we have an intact zone here, so we still need to back up a little further if we want to take more beavers from this zone next. The beavers in this zone have returned. They're not very big. Oh, hi. Moose. Cool. But we have beavers here, and as long as they're here, I am going to try to take a shot. I don't think I hit that one very good, but it's okay. Here's the first female we shot. We did not hit her super good. She would have just barely been below gold by 0.02, so not really a super gigantic loss. Please don't trample me. There's a dead beaver there. I think we're still going to have to wait a little while longer for the rest of the beavers to come in. Here's the next beaver. A dark brown, level 4 male scoring 28.41. Now, I wouldn't consider him a trophy really by any means unless he was, I guess, over 29. Again, I'm not really sure if beavers that are male can make diamond, but maybe if he were over 29 it'd be different. This one's a level 3 female, scoring 26.41, just barely above gold. We were very fortunate, very lucky. We struck her at like the very last second, and we're still able to clip the lung there. Alright, no more beavers from this section. We can take, I think, one more beaver here before the zone depletes. Gosh, there are so many different moose here. A level 3, max 185. Level 3, max 162. Not very interested, to be honest. Okay, yeah, we definitely did not hit our mark on this one. A level 3 with a score of 24.84. We spine shot her. We aimed just a little bit too high from 100, between I think 160 and 165 yards away. So, definitely not the goal there. However, from where we are right now, we have a pretty okay-ish vantage point on the beavers, should they want to return, but I think I'm still gonna come back over here this way and back up a little bit further, see if I can't get up on like a higher elevation to peer down into this zone one more time. So I've spent quite a lot of time trying to crawl back to this zone on my stomach. I've probably crawled maybe 150 yards, just to be sure that I could get back on this zone to see who all else was here. Doesn't look like it's looking very good, if I'm being honest. However, push comes to shove, I will just take another female beaver for respawns. Not that level 2. There was a level 3. There's a level 3 with max 27. I think that's what we'll take. This zone is also full of wood ducks, apparently, but the biggest one there is that level 2 with a max of 612. Definitely not interested. How's our zone looking? Oh, did we already take 3 beavers from this zone? I don't have this zone anymore. Damn it to hell, I feel like we just found this one. It'll be fine. As far as I know, at least. Well, I mean, since the zone's lost, if there are any other lingering beavers, like that one, will it impact the zone over here? No. Double checking. Okay. I didn't think we killed that many beavers here, but I mean, I could have lost track very easily. Here's a level 3, scoring 26.36. Not a bad score for this little bitty thing. Now, again, the problem persists of getting back to this zone over here. Alright, we have 3 more beavers. I don't think I hit 2 of them very well, but we'll see. Oh, no, we were lucky we hit left lung on this level 2 male, scoring 21.43. We double lunged this one, but just barely, just right under the spine. This one was a female level 3, scoring 25.36, below gold by just barely less than 0.3 points. And as for this beaver, oh man, this was not this was not my finest moment. But she would have just been a silver at a 21.70. So again, not a super big loss, just disappointing. I've not spotted all of the beavers that are in this area so far, but I already have my eyes on the one that I know I want for sure. That's a level 4 female with a maximum estimate of 28. Her weight tops out at 61 instead of 70, which is a little concerning, but it's going to be fine. Well, it'll buff. I definitely want her for respawns, if nothing else. There's a couple males in this group, like this level 3 and this level 3, max of 25 and a max of 26. I don't even think... Well, one of them has a weight estimate of 61. This female has a weight estimate of 61, and she tops out at 26. I may just end up skipping the males and taking as many females as I possibly can. Okay, so right there is the level 4. She's about 240, 250 meters away. I don't feel very confident in taking a shot on her like this, but I think I'm just gonna have... I think we hit at least lung, but I also think we might have just hit spine on her. I think we aimed a little too high, but I think it'll be spine and lung, if nothing else. So now that I've taken a shot from here, we're going to pick her up, and I am going to try to make my way to the right here. Maybe somewhere like right in here, or like right in here like we did last time. That way I can see all the way down through here, if I need to. And we're going to pick off a couple of other... Whoa! That was fast. They came right back, and they're all just right there. Well, never mind. Change of plans, very obviously. Wow. Let me take another look at the group here. They're all spreading out pretty far now. But they're a level 3 female with a max of 24. They're a level 3 with a max of 26. I'm going to try my best here. I definitely missed the other beaver. I don't even know if I hit the other one. Maybe it would be for the best if I just crouched down right here and waited. I'm at least 200 yards away from the zone marker, but I don't know if that counts. I don't know if I need to be within, or outside of, rather, an approximate distance to get them to come back, and if that's the case, I will turn around and move. Okay, it appears that I'm good from where I'm at right here. They're coming back, so as long as it's at least 200 yards away, they'll come back pretty quickly. Okay, there's the max of 26. I should be able to hit her confidently as long as she gets out from behind this level 3 male. Well, she just went underwater. There's the other level 3, max of 24. Well, since she's out here, I may just go for her first. Might have hit her a little far back, but that's okay. Alright, our level 3 with a max of 26 is back out there yet again. Oh, we nailed her. Okay, no more beaver from this zone. No more, no more, no more. I don't know if there would be another zone for them out here, because the dam is to the right here. I don't think they'd be out here, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to look around later on. As for right now, we are just going to pick up the beavers that we do have and go to our very last dam area. Oh, yeah, we spined her for sure. 27.26 isn't a score to sneeze at either for a level 4, but at least she'll be a respawn. So one of the beavers that we shot from this zone is still stuck out there on that walkway, but somehow, someway, this other beaver was able to make it. We actually did a pretty decent job here from 200 yards away. However, she was still just a silver at 25.35. That's less than 0.3 points away from gold. I wish she could have scored a little higher. A little bit of a heartbreak there, but she was just a level 3. It's either there or it's not, you know what I mean? As for this beaver, 23.20. Oh man, we definitely shot her way too late. If we had been just a moment sooner, we probably would have been somewhere closer to the middle here, but that's okay. She still would have just been a silver at 23.2, not even close to gold. So we're back out here at the last spot we're going to check for beavers for today. A pretty wide open zone here with lots of beavers, just not any with any real particular value. I did see a level 3 female with a max weight estimate of 61. That was closer to, I think, a max score estimate of 28, but now I can't seem to... Oh, no, there she is. She's just off to the left here. I'm surprised they haven't seen me or heard me from here, or at least smelled me. The wind here is not super, kind to me, but we're going to try to make it work. There's one here with a max of 24, another one with a max of 24. I think I would still like to have that level 3 female. I think she's the biggest one in her group here. If I can just get decent eyes on her. There she is. Okay. So, if I can just get her to stop. Wow. I don't know about y'all, but I felt really good about that. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to buff. I just need to be just a little more patient. I'm going to back up a little more, and then hopefully this is enough distance for them to respawn while still giving me a good vantage point. Okay, she's already back out there. She's broadside. Well, she was. Oh yeah, I feel confident about that shot at the very least. So now that I know that she's down, we can be a little more, I guess, liberal with our decision making, because none of the other beaver out there are really any, real winners. So the next couple females that I spot and take are probably going to be some smaller level 3s and level 2s. Oh, there's a pintail here with a max of 1016. Oh, there's lots of them coming in. 1003 maximum, 958 max. I just don't want them. I'm afraid I just don't want them right now. They're very pretty ducks, but there's no rares or anything special here. There's also a couple more pintail out there. Again, pretty unimpressive. I think I'd still rather just take the beavers. Okay, there's a female. There's a bigger female. I think I want her instead of the level 2 that's out there. If I can just get her to come forward a little more and give us a broadside angle, I think we're going to be okay. Unless I can somehow hit her through the chest right there. Nope, I completely missed her. I got to thinking about birds. Alright, she's back yet again. Let's try this. Okay, we hit her that time, but we didn't hit her very good, so she's definitely going to go down, but we're not going to get the full harvest score for her, and that's perfectly fine. She was just a level 3, max of 24. She had no chance of being gold at all, but she would have been a viable respawn for this group. Now, the next time they come back, I am just going to take a pot shot at one of the smaller females. There was a level 2 out there, not a very big one, so hopefully I'll get a good eye on her, and we'll have 3 good respawns and 3 different chances of spawning a diamond beaver in this group. Well, we didn't necessarily hit her very well either, but again, a respawn's a respawn. Not really going for harvest values here, unless it's much bigger, and in that case, we probably would have been a little more careful. Either way, we should have 3 dead beavers. I'm going to try my best to maneuver my way down through here to try to pick them up. I don't know how exactly I'm going to... Never mind, I'm over dramatic as fuck, yet again. I can just walk right over here, and hopefully there's no disconnect. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. So I'm going to walk over here again, come out into this little walkway, and pick up our beavers. Our most recent beaver is still floating in, but our other 2 are sitting right here. 23.74, all we hit are right in the face. Well, I mean, to say the least, that's pretty disappointing, but she wouldn't have been anywhere near gold, so not a giant loss. Now, this one was just barely under gold at 24.98, another level 3. We didn't hit her vitally, but we at least hit an organ on this one. As for this beaver, 22.9, so we've been just flaying beavers. We've been flopping hard at this zone, but that's perfectly fine with me. They're particularly hard to hit anyways, and even then, we're taking shots on beavers that aren't valuable in the slightest. Alright guys, I think Mutt's getting a little tired, so we're going to call it there for today. I'm pretty satisfied with what we got done today. We tried to find ourselves a diamond moose and succeeded. We actually ended up finding a monster, and we found a Leucistic wood bison without even really trying. They were completely off the agenda today, but we kind of just walked up on a miracle, pretty much. So I'm thankful that I got to find all this cool stuff today. I was scared I was never going to find them, and I did. So we can mark that off the bucket list for ASCII Ridge. However, that being said, if you like what you've seen today, leave a like, subscribe if you want, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time I go live or next time there's a new upload. I do have a Twitch, you can find that down below. I do stream Call of the Wild from time to time. Usually I find all my best stuff live, so we would love to have you. We have a great time. Come check me out there if you want to see lots of other cool trophies. I do have an Insta Lodge. I've already plugged it once. You know the spiel. We're not going to plug it again. It's down in the description should you choose to seek it out. Last but not least, I do have a TikTok where any other additional Call of the Wild content that doesn't quite make it into my YouTube videos goes. We actually just hit 4,000 followers on TikTok, so thank you guys so much for that. Thank you for tuning in to my stuff and following me along my journey of finding 1 diamond of every species in the game. I hope you've had just as much fun as I have. It's been a blast. I love what I do, and it's thanks to you we have so much fun together. So thanks again, and here's to 8,000, 16K, 32K, and beyond. Now that we have that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure getting to hunt with you today. Let's get together again soon. And with that, roll the tape, and we'll see you next time. Hey there. Thanks again for watching my video. If you'd like, you can select the link to my right to subscribe today, or if you're looking for more Xander content, you can select the links to the left of me to watch even more of my videos. Or if you'd like to keep in touch, you can check out the links below and find me on all your other favorite social platforms. And with that, it was great to see you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.